Hey guys, thanks for stopping by and checking out the video. Today we're going to continue with the Clone Wars series I'm kind of doing. Today is going to be the Kershaw Livewire. I found what appeared to be one. It was unmarked on TEMU, so I decided to give it an order and check it out, and it did show up actually as a Kershaw box. And then I also had the real one. So again, we have two knives here to compare. One is the real one and one is the fake. So probably a little bit easier to tell on this one. You guys can probably figure it out pretty quickly. This one here is a carbon fiber. This one's the aluminum, which is an offering that they do have. Pretty easy to tell, I think, on this one, which one's real, which one's fake. But size-wise, they're almost identical, very, very similar. Action is very similar on both of them. This is actually the fake one. You probably already guessed that. This is the real one. This is definitely lighter. This is probably made out of zinc or something else. It's much, much heavier. We'll lay that later on in the video. But overall, I've been very impressed with the quality of this knife. It's actually very good. So this one has the dagger blade. My other one actually just has that more the normal drop point, I guess was what you call that on this particular Kershaw. It's almost like a spear / drop point, I guess. This is a fantastic knife, by the way. I love this. So this copy, clone, fake, whatever you want to call it, counterfeit, some people want to call it that, is very close, but there are some key differences. So let's go over some of those. The first dead giveaway is going to be the belt clip. I'm sorry, the pocket clip. I keep saying belt for pew-pews. I apologize for that. The pocket clip, guys, my apologies once again. So we have the release on top up here. Very, very similar. This is just a little bit wider. The construction overall on this particular, I'm going to guess probably tungsten knife is actually going to be thicker and heavier. The blades are actually both very similar in length. And then the labeling on there is very, very close too. This being not is defined on the fake one. This one obviously says in bigger letters that it's MagnaCut. We know it's not MagnaCut. And it does claim to be made in the USA. So again, another knife that's being claimed to be made USA, claims to be the real thing. It's not. So take a little bit closer look here for you guys to see the difference. It's actually not a bad knife. But like this pocket clip here, just it's wider. It doesn't have the same definition, as the real one. It's just not the same. And the backside there as well. So not bad. Interesting comparison. So let's go ahead and actually take a look at the boxes, the real one versus the fake one. So this one is actually, as you probably will guess, it's the fake one. It says made in the USA. Made in USA right here. Very bright red color. Let's bring in the real one. This is the real knife right here. Made in USA. But on this one, we actually have the tag on the back. So a different color of box again. If we compare these, obviously different style. One's real, one's not. Again, they're selling these things on Alibaba, TEMU, everywhere else. Sometimes they come with the box that actually has labeling. Sometimes they don't come with that box. Just keep that in mind if you're online looking and you want to buy one of these Chinese knives. That, again, they're not the real thing. They're obviously clones, fakes, counterfeits, whatever you want to call them. So some folks online think they're the real ones. They're absolutely not. So again, here's another look. You can kind of see the cuts here on that actual aluminum handle versus probably this zinc or something else material. So again, very, very close, but one is very different. So let's go ahead and actually weigh these two knives and actually see what the difference is going to be on the weight. Okay, make sure we're zeroed out. So this will be the fake one. Comes in at 5.41 ounces. Wow. And then here is the real one. Now again, carbon fiber is going to be slightly less than the real one. 2.81. I think the real one's in aluminum is probably around 3, just under 3 maybe. So a big, big weight difference. And you feel that. But if you didn't have a real one and you were out roaming around and somebody on Craigslist or somewhere else was going to sell one of these knives, you might think, cool, you know, if it's got the box in the photo, you know, it's got to be legit. So it looks legit until you compare it side by side to the real one. So pretty good knockoff. I'll give it that. Not bad. Not bad at all. But there is a difference. So be forewarned out there. Again, I don't condone buying the fake ones and having them necessarily, especially if you're going to try to pass it off as a real thing. If you want to mess around with it, beat the heck out of it while you're out doing stuff, have it around the house, you know, have at it. You know, that's your choice. I mean, obviously I bought one to do a comparison on, but I try to always support our local companies if I can, or USA made manufacturers, even if they're made in China, but are still our actual products I try and support. So if you guys found the video helpful, useful, please give it a like and consider subscribing, and I'll have more videos in the near future. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.